here I am lulling Lisa, and hopefully I can lull you into a state of sleep or relaxation with this ASMR video. So today, my inspiration for this video is basically the fact that I feel as though sleep and ASMR really do go hand in hand. I often use ASMR either to relax or to sleep more so than getting tingles. It's just a really calming sensation for myself personally. So the last time I did a facts video, I actually gave you guys some random facts about ASMR itself. So I can link that video in the description box down below. But today's video, I decided to basically go over 30 random facts about sleep. So I have all the facts here in my phone. I found this on a website that I will cite in the description box down below, and I basically chose 30 of the most interesting facts from so many facts about sleep. So these facts are random. They're random facts about sleep for humans, so not anything to do with animals or anything like that, but these are 30 random facts about sleep pertaining to humans, and some things discuss dreams and so on, so I find it very fascinating. I've always been very interested in sleep. And the first fact is very interesting, and this is sort of why I really love a lot of facts about sleep. So let's get right into the video. Let's get right into the juicy bits of the video, I should say. So I'm just going to be reading them, like I said, right off my phone. So the first fact about sleep, fact number 1. Scientists still have not entirely discovered why we sleep. Researchers have been able to measure brain waves and find out a little bit about what is going on in our brains, but they still don't know why sleep is necessary for humans. So based on that first fact, I was so interested. I can't believe we still don't really know why we sleep, and yet we spend so much time doing so. Next fact, fact number 2. Sleeping in 2 segments was normal in the 17th century. People would get up in the middle of the night for an hour or 2 and read, pray, be intimate, or socialize with others. So it was perfectly normal to wake up in the middle of the night, do things for about 2 hours or so, and then go back to sleep. Fact number 3. Research shows you'll sleep better during a new moon and worse during a full moon, although reasons are unclear. That was very strange and interesting. Next fact. Fact number 4. Morning people are more likely to be successful in their careers. Do you find yourself to be a morning person or a night owl? I think I used to be more of a night owl when I was younger, and now, lately, I am a morning person, so who knows? Next fact. Fact number 5. Humans are the only mammals that willingly delay sleep. I hadn't even really thought about this, but I think it makes sense. We often find ourselves pertaining to a schedule, almost like a daily schedule, and sleep goes hand in hand with that. So usually, even if we're tired by, let's say, 8 or 9 o'clock, I don't think we'll find ourselves in bed until 10 or 11 o'clock, if that fits with our schedule and in terms of the times we wake up. Napping is a little bit of a different story, and that brings us to our next fact. Fact number 6. The perfect nap, according to NASA, lasts for 26 minutes. Are you a napping person? I often find that I'm not a napping person and I can never nap, but for whatever reason, I was exhausted yesterday and I was in bed reading, and then I found myself asleep for 2 hours. That nap knocked me out. I think that will happen to me like 2 or 3 times a year while I'll nap out of the blue. those moments and it really did knock me out, so maybe 26 minutes would have been better. The next fact. Fact number 7. Snoring is a common problem for both men and women. In fact, about 40% of men and 24% of women are habitual snorers. Do you snore? Hard to say unless somebody tells you, but this brings me to the next fact. Fact number 8. If you have a partner that snores, you're losing an average of 1 hour of sleep per night and being woken up about 20 times. I found this very fascinating. So basically, if your partner snores, they're really interrupting your sleep. Hopefully, none of you have a partner that snores. I think it's better to be the partner that snores. Next fact, fact number 9. A little sleep loss, just a little bit, is enough to dampen your immunity. This makes you more susceptible to colds, the flu, and viruses. Very interesting fact that pertains to our lives right now. So make sure you are getting enough sleep. Fact number 10 of these 30 facts. Already fact number 10, wow. 3 of the most significant world disasters were caused to some extent by sleep deprivation, including the 1989 Exxon oil spill, the Challenger space shuttle disaster, and the Chernobyl nuclear meltdown. I haven't looked into these facts, so I haven't done my research on this, but I'm really curious to know how, to some extent, sleep deprivation caused the Chernobyl nuclear meltdown. So sleep is so important, and reading these facts just really made me understand that. The next fact, number 11. Let's see. Pretty blunt, but it says, you will die more quickly from sleep deprivation than food deprivation. So, contrary to popular belief, sleep is actually more important than food for your body. And yet we still don't know why we sleep. This just fascinated me. Fact number 12. Humans spend an average of 6 years of their life dreaming. I feel like I'm going to be talking about more dream facts later, but dreams fascinate me. And I also believe we don't really understand why we dream either, yet we spend an average of 6 years of our lives dreaming. Fascinating. Next fact. Fact number 13. Staying up all night to study can reduce your capacity for learning and remembering new facts by up to 40%. So if you're still in school, get your sleep. I was just talking to my sister the other day about how much time we wasted studying for tests and being nervous for tests. And where has all that information gone now? So get your sleep, it's very important. Next fact. Fact number 14. You can expect it to take 10 to 15 minutes for you to fall asleep at night. If you fall asleep in less than 5 minutes, it's likely that you are sleep deprived, which is not good. So it's okay if you take a little bit longer to fall asleep. Too long, on the contrary, is not good, but of course there is always that sweet spot. Life is all about balance, so just know that if you're falling asleep very quickly these days, you likely are sleep deprived, so try to get some more sleep. Next fact, 15. 1 in 4 married couples sleep in separate beds. This fact was actually a little bit sad for me because I remember before my parents separated when I was young. They're still really good friends, so don't worry about that, but before they separated, they did sleep in separate beds, so the fact that 1 in 4 married couples sleeps in separate beds actually makes me really sad. I never want to sleep in a separate bed from my partner, so it's actually was more research done on this that says that it could actually be a good thing, but from my personal experience, it's not a good thing. So 1 and 4, sleep in separate beds. Next fact. Fact number 16. Your ability to remember your dreams vanishes quickly. You forget 50% within 5 minutes of waking up and forget 90% within another 5 minutes. So basically 10 minutes after you wake up and 90% of your dream is gone. That's very interesting because I really wish I had a dream journal and could write down some of my dreams. Some dreams stick with me so well and then others completely gone. And then sometimes maybe during the day I'll see something or like a commercial, or my sister will mention something and I'll say, oh my gosh, I think I had a dream about this. So it's funny how much we forget when we're dreaming. Yet we spend 6 years of our lives dreaming. Pretty interesting. Okay, fact number 17. While regular exercise early in the day usually improves your sleep, sporadic or evening exercise can keep you up at night. Finally, I have found a reason why exercise is not always good for you. I'm just kidding. So basically, get your exercise done as early as possible so that you can sleep better at night. Let's see, where are we? Fact number 18. Being too hot can keep you awake. Your body temperature needs to decrease slightly in order for you to fall asleep. If it's too hot in your room, it can prevent you from sleeping. I now sleep with my room being a very cold temperature. Usually I'm the kind of person, and I still am, who is freezing at night, and then I wake up and I'm like sweating. So keeping my room nice and cool, even though I'm cold, it really, I think, does help me sleep better, so that's a good tip. Okay. Fact number 19. You can lose over a pound of weight while you sleep from exhaling and calories burned. So just from exhaling, so from breathing, inhale, exhaling calories, you can lose over a pound of weight while sleeping. Wow. So if someone recommends you exercise, you should say, I'm just going to sleep off the calories that I ate today. Next fact. Wow, we're already on fact number 20 of 30. Number 20. It is impossible to sneeze while sleeping. Just a silly little fact, but I thought that was very interesting. I've never considered the fact that I've never sneezed while sleeping. Fact number 21. Your brain selectively filters out noises that might wake you up as you sleep, specifically those that don't suggest you're in danger. So hearing like a tiny little clatter somewhere, your brain will filter it out so you can still get a good sleep, but like a sudden bang, I'm sure, and you're awake. I personally am a light sleeper, so I find that I do wake up at the slightest little noise. I sleep with my dog, and if she even shuffles in her sleep a little bit, I'll wake up and see if she needs to go off the bed to pee or something like that, because she's so little and she can't jump off the bed by herself. Where are we? Fact number 22. Today, only 12% of people dream in black and white, while the rest of us dream in color. Before color television, just 15% of people dreamed in color. This is very strange to me because I don't see why television would affect the colors of your dreaming. So something about that fact really didn't sit well with me. And usually, I read a little bit further, usually only older people, the 12% who still dream in black and white, usually they're older people, so it's not common for a younger person. I thought that was very interesting. Okay, fact number 23. Watching television or or using your phone, tablet, or laptop in the 2 hours before bed can affect your sleep. Sorry if you're watching this before bed. It says these devices emit blue light, which tricks your brain into thinking it's daytime. I don't think this study took into account ASMR videos and the fact that I'm often falling asleep while watching them, but it's a good thing if you find that you are in need of watching television or something before bed. That's very common. It's a good thing to invest in blue light glasses. You can get them on Amazon or things like that, but that will just protect your eyes from all of the blue light so that your brain is no longer tricked into thinking it's daytime. Next fact. Fact number 24. You can only dream about faces you have already seen. I already knew this fact, but it's so interesting because basically I don't think your brain is capable of inventing a completely different face. So even like the background actors of your dreams, they're all faces you've seen, whether on television or on the street or something like that. So if I've ever starred in one of your dreams, please tell me. I would love to know. Okay, fact number 25. Those born blind experience dreams involving things such as emotion, sound, and smell, rather than sight. So I believe that if you are born blind, you do not dream in pictures, but you dream in those emotions, whereas if later in life you do go blind, I think you are able to dream in sight, which is very fascinating, very interesting. So dreams about emotion, sound, and smell would be very fascinating to experience. Next fact. Fact number 26. People dream up to 3 to 4 times more than they usually would when suffering from depression. This fascinates me. It almost makes me feel like your brain is helping you to escape a little bit and making you dream more. I might be reading into this wrong, but I just feel like it's like your body's way of like giving you some sort of form of peace or something through more dreams. It's just fascinating to me. I wonder why you would dream 3 to 4 times more while suffering from depression. Very fascinating. Next fact. Fact number 27. When you don't sleep, you're likelier to be hungrier as levels of leptin, an appetite regulating hormone, decrease. So if you're lacking sleep, chances are you are more hungry than usual. Another reason why sleep is good for your diet, I guess. Next fact. Fact number 28. Men have dreams about other men 70% of the time, while women dream about men and women equally. So if you are a man, you dream about other men 70% of the time. I guess meaning you dream about women 30% of the time. And women are more equal. I wonder why that would be. That's so interesting to me. Next. Fact number 29. The latest research indicates we may be dreaming the entire time we are asleep, not just during REM, as scientists used to believe. REM stands for rapid eye movement, I believe. However, they note that the dreams experienced during REM, your REM state, are substantially different than those experienced during non-REM sleep. So chances are, if you are sleeping, you are dreaming not only during REM, but your dreams are just different. That's fascinating. And the final fact. Fact number 30. Almost everything we know about sleep was discovered in the last 30 years. Wow. So, what this means is that before 30 years ago, hardly any of these facts were brought to life. I wonder what we're going to learn in the next 30 years. I hope I'll get to be a part of that because I just find science and research and all of these findings fascinating, especially pertaining to sleep and dreams, especially because I feel like although there are tons of facts and information on sleep, we still do know so little. So those were the 30 those were the 30 facts about sleep. So they were random, but they were all, I thought, interesting. I tried to pick the facts that were the most interesting and also the most random. So I do hope that you enjoyed this video and that it could relax you. Hopefully none of the facts were too scary or triggering. I apologize if they were. I want you to be relaxed, but sleep is a very interesting thing, and I do hope that you are getting enough sleep, because as you can see, it's so important to your health. Although the more you think about sleep and stress about sleep, the worse it probably is, so just relax. I'm so glad we have ASMR as a tool to help us sleep among all of the other wonderful things ASMR can do for a person. So thank you so much for watching this video. I wonder if you're sleeping right now, but if not, I hope that I can lull you into a state of sleep or relaxation. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video, and if you did enjoy, give this a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one. And if you turn on the notification bell, you'll notice when I do upload new videos. I'm so sorry that it's taken me so long between my last upload to finally upload a video. I think it was almost 2 weeks now, but I was having a very hard time with the lockdowns in Ontario. I've mentioned it briefly on my Instagram, but I was just not in a good mood, and if I'm not in a good mood, I don't want to make content for you guys, because I feel like you can sense that. So I'm doing much better, and I hope you're doing okay too. Thank you so much for being here with me. I really do appreciate it, and I love hearing from you in the comments down below. So if you found this video interesting, please let me know, and let me know maybe